What's going on, fellow YouTubers? This is Chris from the Anomalies channel. Guys, we're going to Sol 738, I believe it is. I think they're up to 739 now. But there's a couple of really cool, interesting things I want to show you. I don't even know where to start. This is basically Mount Sharp, or almost the southern part of Mount Sharp. And I'm going to show you a little added bonus. This is pretty neat. Okay. The question about what I have, and I need your help on this, guys. The question I have is, or has, the Curiosity Rover been against the mountain, meaning right at the foot of the mountain all this time? The reason why I ask that is because once I enhance this, now you guys have been following along, you know that sometimes when I use the burn tool and I use the some of the burn tool techniques, it looks like a 2D, but then all of a sudden you start to pop this stuff and and suddenly it looks 3D. In other words, either things have height to them or there's depth. One of the two. And it becomes more of a 3D image. Okay, so let's get into this. Let me show you this right here. This is the image you'd get. Now, guys, again, I need to have... this is just wild. Again, we don't know if they're playing with perspective or just your perception. Now, the reason why I say this... Let me back up again. Oh, just jump out of it. We'll do it that way. I actually did it the other way. But anyway, right from here to here is not that far. I mean, you can see this. I mean, the mass cam's way up above the front of this Rover, and you know, you'd be standing right here probably if your head was right here. This is not very far away. A lot of people say, "Oh, this is upon miles upon miles upon miles." Is it really? We don't know. At least I don't. I'm not there. They throw us curveballs. We don't know what's going on. But check this out. I'm looking at this picture, and I decided to throw this into Photoshop, and I just couldn't believe it. It almost looks, now you can see the uneven ground, so on and so forth, sand dunes, uneven ground, boulders, whatever. Yeah, I mean, just common sense. And then it gets right over here to the edge, and here's the mountain. When you enhance this, it doesn't look like that at all. It looks like from here, it starts the mountain here, and starts to go up, then goes over a little bit, then up, then in, and then up, until it finally gets to the top of this. Now, I know that sounds a little odd, but I'm going to show you that pretty soon. But let me show you something I think is pretty wild. Well, I'll do this first. This was given to me, and I'm not sure who it is. You guys can, well, whoever it is, and I forget who it is, because I decided to use this at the last second. This was given to me, and they said, hey, you got to check this out. This is from the German Planetary Sciences, I think it was the Institute or University. But anyway, this is, again, you can see, like, and this is from 2011, highlight of the month October Gale Crater. And you can see this is what I've got right here, this image right here, and then you get the cyan anaglyph right here. I use this one here. Okay, so I decided to check this out. The reason why I did that is because of this. It shows you where the MSL, or the Mars Science Laboratory, also known as the Curiosity Rover, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on the MSL, but I'm looking at this thing, okay, so it's supposedly here, I believe it was in the middle of the circle, and it's supposed to have made its way. And this is supposed to be this old dried up riverbed, you know, lake, whatever. They believe there's water at the base of this mountain. Okay. So somewhere around here, it's supposed to duck inside here and start going up this mountain. Okay. This is the bonus part. I love this. Because I'm looking at this right here and I'm going, okay, this is completely grayscaled out. And you can see that. I mean, you don't even have to be an Einstein to figure this one out. Look at this. You can clearly see it's been blurred as well as completely taken out. It's not the only part. Right here. This whole area has been crapped around with. Now, I decided to really go to town on this thing. And is there anything here? Because this is from a different site. So I said, hey, let's take advantage of it. Let's see if there's anything here. Now, I believe you're not going to see a whole lot because there's a lot of manipulation, a lot of obfuscation. So, can we find anything on here? That's what I did. And I did a quick job of this, guys. I did like 15 minutes of it. And just went through it real quick. And this is what I found. I'm just going to jump right into it. Check this out. Are you guys kidding me? Look at this. Right in this circle here. Look at this. Look at all of these things inside this area. Now, keep in mind, I showed you pictures of the blurred parts when I manipulated the picture of Manhattan Island, where even if it was just one simple little square, it could be blocks of buildings, meaning there could be 10, 15 buildings in there. There could be, you know, very large buildings. We don't know. Now, just all that alone, now check this out. Jump over to this side. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at these things joining, connecting. All of these things here, check this out. And that's in spots where they didn't heavily really bombard this stuff with the manipulations that they did to this. Right here, there's something right here. Has a black dot, but you can see it's shaped like right here. Comes over, got this angle right here, right here. And you can see some things faded underneath this stuff. So they did their darndest to try to block this stuff out. But check it out, man. I mean, and this one here, I kind of went a little overboard because there is something here. Right in here. These two lines here. Now watch this. They're connecting somehow, some way, and you can see that. Now, that might have been a little overdone, and I just, again, I did this very quickly. Let me see this part right here. Right here, there's something right here. There's ghosted out parts and just stuff been manipulated. You just cannot really see. Right down here. Look at this. Now, this not so much, but you can see there's things here that just don't look... I mean, this is off the ground. This is off a satellite, so this is quite a bit, you know, distance from the surface. But when you look at this here, I mean, come on. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Look at this. And just the shape of where these things are at, there's a whole bunch of things sitting right in a row here, and you can see there's the whiter dots. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's tons of stuff. Look at this, all up in here. You can just see like bits and pieces because of the heavy, you know, like I said, obfuscation and manipulation. But that's okay. I may go back to this and really do a good job on this. So, but I just wanted to show you something real quick because I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking down at this left area, almost in the center, and I'm looking right here in this circle. I'm not seeing just boulders, guys. I'm not seeing that, but look how smooth this looks. There's nothing there to see. So, yeah. There's not too much lying going around the world, is there? And you can just start to see it pop right here. All of these little things just starting to pop out right here. And all inside this circle. Okay? And then I went to the extreme on it, and this is what I've got. And like I said, you guys tell me what you think this is. Now, I'm going to go back to this picture. Again, supposedly. Now, again, don't tell me these guys are here just to look at, you know, possible life in the past. Come on, man. They're not here for that. We all know that now. If you've been following my channel and my buddy's videos as well, I mean, come on. Look at this. Let's go to the very lower right corner right here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. These things here. These big white blotches could be 5, 6 buildings. We don't know. I mean, look how much is in this one little area. And we're just seeing these things be... This could be multiple buildings in one little white spot. But look at this. Squared off areas. Stuff all over the place. Round. Things that are on the side of each other. Things that connect. Come on, man. Look at this. Lower right corner again. And like I said, just look at the way these things are kind of scattered. Now, don't get me wrong. They're so obscured. You just... it just really did their best to try to block this stuff out. This right here was pretty wild. It almost looked like this opening to this, like... you know, look, you can see something going off from that and then coming like this here. See that? Looks like a T shape going like this. And then going into this, it looks like almost like a opening to like the giant vault we got in. What is it? It's in Antarctica. We got the seed vault. Kind of like that weird opening to the front of it. Now, I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of the shape that I'm looking at here. And you can just see some stuff right in here just kind of really been covered up, but try to do my best to just kind of just throw it in there real quick for 10-15 minutes and see if we can pull anything out. Me personally, I don't think these are just standard boulders laying all over the place. And if, like I said, if they said that they could see a table from the MRO from orbit, yeah, this is just a goofy picture of it, man. Come on now, you know they can see this stuff a whole lot clearer than what we're seeing here, so you know what they're after. Come on now. All right. Now, back to the picture. It looks like, and like I said, I need you guys to fill me in, participate in this big time. I know you guys do anyway, but what do you guys think about this? Because I'm looking at this here, and it's the more I enhance this picture, the crazier it gets. Watch this. Okay. Now, I did these two right here purposely. I kind of like, I inverted this picture for a reason. I'm going to get back to that in a minute. Now, I'm going to back up. Now, suddenly it looks like it's got some height to it. It doesn't look like it's really completely flat. You may not see that. You may go, oh, whatever, you know. Okay. Now, it's starting to look that way now. This is what I want you guys to see. This is what I thought was really wild. I don't know if you guys can see this from the... Watch this. Right here, I see a line. I see another line. There's one here. One going across. And I'm looking at this thing, and you know what it looks like? It looks like those, almost almost like the best way I can describe it is like the clamshell. Do you remember the old binoculars that used to have, it was in a rectangular case and used to open up like a clamshell and it would be binoculars in it? That's the only thing I could picture with the open end here, because it goes like hit this, goes down like this, goes across. Well, not totally across. It goes like this and goes around, and it looks like there's something at the top. But check this out. Right here there's a circle, a line, another line, boom, and an outer circle. Watch. See, it's more apparent now. It's starting to pop out. Okay? See these lines. Now, why is it going through this? That doesn't make any sense. This is supposed to be the line of the ground and the mountain. Hold on. What's going on here? So now I'm going, all right, now my head's ready to explode here. Here's another thing that's crazy. Look at the bottom here. What the hell is this? What is all of this right here? It almost looks like some kind of, look at this, something right here that goes up, goes across, then down, and goes like this. But what is all of this? Like a wall, and it runs all the way to here, through all of this mess here and out to here. See all these little holes that are the same thing as this? What does that? Now, let's go into a little bit more. Check it out now. This looks like it's, look at the top, where this dropper is. It looks like this is the top, and you can see something, I see that right there? Look at this, it's like something just sitting right on the surface. It's got a almost oval top, something right here, something dot in the middle. But look at all this stuff suddenly sitting in here. It looks like this is the top of the mountain, comes down. It kind of comes down like slanted, but it has its own another platform type thing, then comes down again, and then again, and then finally to the bottom. It doesn't no longer look like it's like a flat ground to me. Is it just my eyes playing games? Let's back up a little bit. Is it my eyes just playing games with me? This looks almost, well, I wouldn't say flat, of course, but you can tell it's just kind of going across, and is like uneven ground, sand dunes, boulders, call it what you will. Very rough terrain. But when you do this, suddenly you go, wait a minute, is this the real deal? What is this? There's things laying all over the place here, and I want to show you. And the reason why I say this may be vertical right here, this whole area from this point down, check this out. What the hell is this? Okay, it doesn't look like much. You go, well, this looks like a weird shape or carving in the side here. But there's like a dome thing right here, and then something coming out and going to this piece. Now I'm going to invert this. This is the reason why I inverted these. Now, check this out. Right here, nice and smooth, and got these nice smooth corners. Something right here. And there's something, I don't know if you guys can see this, but right, let me zoom in a little bit more. Maybe it'll be a little bit better. Very faintly, you can see this oval opening right here. And there's something coming out going into this thing in the back. Now, see, I did a real light right there. And you can still see whatever this thing is in the background. Look at that. Whatever that is, it's there, whatever it is. Okay. So now here's this piece here. I'm going to, right there. That is going into down here, and there's another one, I think it's supposed to go over here into this. But either way, there's mechanical something or other here, guys. There's something inside here. There's all pieces. And, you know, some people, you know, they bust my chops going, well, you keep saying it's a thing, or it's that, or it's this. What, you know, because I don't know what it is. If you know what it is, please, by all means. There's things up in here. I mean, I don't know where to begin, guys. It's all over this mountain. Why is this ledge, supposedly, this is the mountain. This is supposed to be the very foot of it, and then goes up. But yet this thing is both above and below this? How does that work if this is ground? How does that work? The only thing I can think of is this actually starts up. Goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, and then up on the top of the mountain. I think this is the whole mountain. Look at it. Suddenly now, this looks like, look at this. It looks like this, look, you can see things coming down. 1, 2, there's different things coming from all over this thing. Now, how is this possible? How are these things going past this ground, or going from the mountain into this ground? Or is this like a ledge at the top of this mountain? Then it drops down like a face of it right here, and then it has a bunch of other, whatever's sitting here. Look at this, like this weird thing right here. Almost like it looks like a nose to a 737. Now, I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm trying to give you, again, the shape of something, what it may look like. Like if this was the window, the front of the... But look at this. It looks like something else slipped out. It almost looks like a jigsaw puzzle, for crying out loud. Look at this. And it's almost like the outer shape is almost the same. Like this had fallen off, or like had come down a little bit. But you can see, I mean, listen, I live in a mountainous area. And I know for a fact I can go through the mountains and I can't see any of these shapes laying around. Look at this. Again, that's more prominent now. You can see where it's round with the black dot going off this way to the right, and then like at a 7 o'clock position here. there's something here, and it goes down here, down through past this. What is it? It just makes no sense. And like I said, this piece here, there's stuff all over this picture, guys. There's all over this mountain. And I think they may be at this mountain. And I've been saying this for years, well, not years, but for quite a few videos, because I got almost 200 videos. And when you look at this, now I darken this up a little bit, I've been saying this is not the distance people think it is. And I believe this may be, well, I wouldn't say a smoking gun, but my case in point. It almost looks like, see, like right here, and then suddenly it's darker under here, like it's a ledge. I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me. I'm going to back out a little bit. Now, just give you a perspective, there's the Rover. Right here. Now, we don't know if this is right here in this ground, if these are two different pictures. So, in other words, this has been dropped into right here, because, again, if you were standing right here, your head would be about this high, and almost probably about that big, standing right here. You could walk from here to here, it's probably, what, let's say 20, 30 feet tops. From here to here, who knows what this is? I really don't. But it's evident when you look at this, it looks like, again, almost looks relatively flat compared, well, within reason, because there's, like I said, there's all kinds of different hilly areas and everything else until you do this. Now it looks like it's actually from top to bottom. I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm seeing like a bunch of what looks like angles, circles. It looks like mechanical parts. Are they structures? I don't know. I really don't. I darken this up a little bit, but check this out. I mean, just look at these little things all over the top of this. Look at it. Has like this kind of shape to it here. Let me just lighten this up a little bit right there. Has what looks like an oval top to this. And it goes, slopes up, goes across and has this opening. And it almost has this little... I mean, these, whatever these are separate. I've been saying this for I don't know how long now. These are separate. I don't know what these are. These are structures, machines. I couldn't tell you. Again, this part right here, all along here, what is that? Is it something resting at the base of this thing? Do you guys see something I don't? I mean, look at all these little parts and whatever these things are. This is clearly, and here's that opening piece here, something branching off over to here. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, this looks like, I mean, there's something here. See it right here? It goes from one's like almost like a V shape or something there. There's, I don't know. To me, it looks more like it has height than it does have distance. Now, that's just my perspective. Am I right? Am I wrong? You guys give me yours. And again, I inverted this for that reason, because I wanted to show you, again, this part right here. And it, like I said, it does this, and then it has that little kind of like oval opening right here. You can see it has these rounded corners, and this comes out and goes over to here. What this stuff is, I just don't know. It's clearly not rocks, guys. I can tell you that right now. Definitely not rocks. Check this out, too. I don't know if you guys seen this, too. Now, this is a different kind of view. Look at these things now. Inverted. There's like... I don't even know how to explain this. It looks like multiple little things laying on the ground here. Let me see if I can do it on the other one here. Maybe it's... See, there's something right here. There's right here going across. Like there's multiple things laying across here, but it's so obscured. It's hard to even see this stuff. See this right here? Something right here comes down, goes over to here. There's like, whatever these things are, they're separated and they're on the ground. I don't know what they are. Like, these are like openings to something, and it goes back. I don't know. I really don't. See that? You start to see more and more of them. Excuse me. So, I mean, there's things up in here. This is I didn't get either. Look at this. It looks like some kind of weird frame thing right here laying across. I'll back it up a little bit. See that? There's something like, looks like it's rounded corner right here, goes across. This thing's buried all up in here. I don't know what this is. If it's just manipulations that are causing this stuff not to be visible. Was it, you know, again, part of this catastrophic event? I don't know. I really don't. But to me, like I said, I live in a mountainous area. I've been in mountains plenty of times, and I've never seen shapes and stuff like this sitting in a mountainside. I just never seen this. I think you guys, you know, you guys can go ahead and comment, tell me what you think. Again, look at this thing now. I'm looking at it again. Look, it's like right here, goes across, and whatever this is goes into this part. And look at this. I just don't know. Look at this. Even something going right here, going across, down. It almost looks like this is a ledge of some sort, like sticks out. And it looks like it has more height now, like I said, than it does have distance. See it? This makes you believe it's a long ways away. When you enhance it, it looks like it's more taller than it is. I don't know. And just by looking at the way these things are inside this, look, there's like multiple, whatever these things are. I don't know if this is walls, structures, meaning ledges. I don't know what these things are, but there's clear. Look at this. There's stuff all in here. Just got to look at the fine details in here. If anybody wants these pictures up on Google+, just mention it, and I'll go ahead and throw them up there for you. Because, yeah, there's a bunch of crazy stuff in here, guys. Let me see something. Let me throw a little color in here, see what we can do. Maybe we can find anything here. Okay. Oops. Perhaps a little too much. Well, we'll just throw in 14% just for the crap of it here. Okay. Sometimes it helps with the color. It helps to pop out some things. And, I mean, look at this. That's another thing I want to show you guys, too. Check this out. Look at this right here. There's some, looks like a square, a round circle right here at the top left. See this right here, squared off. Round circle with a black dot, and then it has 1, 2, 3 layers. I mean, it's just random shapes, things laying all over the place. Right here in the middle of the screen, there's something coming down like this, like a U shape. There's like a bunch of little things all here. Now, I don't know how much of this is obscured. Well, we can always bet there's a ton of it. But there's something right here that has 1, 2, 3 things sitting right here. And I'm sure you guys, some of you guys will jump on this and get on this hardcore and zoom into this and use your magnifiers and look for this stuff, because I'm seeing a ton of stuff here, guys. I really am. I'm just seeing a lot of it. So, let me see here. Let me do this. Whoops. Let's use the blue filter for the heck of it. See what that looks like. Again, sometimes it tones down the real bright areas and you're able to see other stuff. Now, I just noticed this right next to that little square box, whatever that is. Look, there's something outlined right here. See it? Goes up, down, goes around like this. There's something right here. It looks like it's kind of rounded, this whole base of this thing. I don't know what that is. I mean, I'm seeing, I don't know, guys. You guys tell me what you think. I mean, I'm seeing plenty of stuff in this picture. Things that don't clearly look like rocks or a regular standard mountainside. At least I'm just seeing this. It almost looks like it kind of goes up gradually. Like it has graduated step, goes up. And like it's kind of flat here, goes up a little bit. Goes up a little bit, flat, and goes to a plateau, goes up, and then plateaus again. Whatever this thing, the only reason why I keep saying that is because of this. This thing, whatever it is, right here, is going, again, this doesn't make sense. How do you get, this is all flat ground. Again, I'm not saying completely flat, because it's not. How do we go like this all the way up these dunes and all of these small hills and whatnot, and all of a sudden this, whatever this is in between the foot of the mountain in the ground? Yeah. So, guys, give me your, let me know what you guys think. Again, look at all of these little things inside here, man. I mean, and you guys can stop this wherever you want, because I know a lot of you guys, like I said, you can use your you can zoom in here, and I've just noticed something else here. Looks like whatever this is down here has more of it up here a little bit. But you guys can look at this yourselves. Is this like a wall? Is this like a ledge or like some kind of overhang, and this is like it just drops straight down and there's more stuff underneath? I don't know. I'm seeing it. Again, it looks like it's a long ways away and there's the mountain, and then when you look at it again, no. It almost looks like it's a mountain. It comes down a little bit, comes down this way, then it's flat, and then it comes down. It looks like this is the whole mountain. It looks like this is like it drops off. I don't know. You guys let me know. I don't want to make it super long. I wanted to tell you that. Show you the picture with the right here of the actual crater itself. And what I found real quickly, and anybody can find this. Come on, this is pretty easy stuff. And I'll show you the links. I will give you these links to this stuff. You guys can check this stuff out yourself. I mean, I'm just seeing structures laying all over the place here, guys. Like I said, just look around, and it's just one area right here, all around here where this thing had landed. Yeah, this is the reason why this thing's taking its sweet time getting to so-called foot of the mountain and up in the mountain. At least that's my opinion. Nobody else has to follow it. But this is just my opinion. So yeah, you can get it here. I will give you the link, and you can see it right here. There you go. So anyway, guys, give me your take on it. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys jumping in there and commenting. And like I said, I can definitely use your views on this one here. Is it nothing? Is it just my perception or my eyes playing games with me that this is maybe not, you know, the whole mountain? Is it actually that distance from the rover and then it goes to the mountain? I don't know, man. I'm seeing proof that it's not. I'm seeing that it's actually already at the foot of this hill, and I'm not going to call it a mountain. But you guys, like I said, comment, let me know. Comment down below, let me know what's going on. Share the video, give me some thumbs up. Let's rock and roll. I'll get some more cool ones for you coming up. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Always appreciated, you guys know that. And I'll see you next pick.